Всем привет, дорогие подписчики, просто зрители канала, вы на канале Рудгендрай. И сегодня я дальше продолжаю проходить игру Max Payne. Так, пошли-ка. Не дают мне уже поспать, да, тут. Даже отдохнуть. Так, и что, есть один хорош. Записку можно посмотреть. Так, что тут у нас? Что это было? Посмотреть кровопасоса. Так, неплохо. Тут нифига себе какая кухня большая. Что у тебя? На, прям вот.
The dead guys looked like soldiers in one of those Central American guerrilla armies. Pirates with a manifesto. Psychos with a dream. That sort of bullshit.
А, это холодильник. Нифига ты из холодильника вышел, да? Так, окей, ладно, пошли дальше.
The radio. Maybe I could send out an SOS. It certainly wasn't the first time I'd woken up with a hangover, long after a party had turned sour.
Ах, там толпа целая,
To get
да?
out of the boat's hull and onto the upper deck as soon as possible was countered by the probability of running into another hijacker. I had to move carefully.
Что-то они там творят. На, прямо. О-о-о-о-о.
Fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the
Значит,
fuel
сюда надо,
feeds.
да?
Move, Max.
А, вот. Давай. Молодец, Макс.
I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference.
Так, давай тут теперь. Так, хорошо.
There. I could breathe again. Now the boat could get back to smelling like suntan oil, stale margaritas, and greed.
Пошли дальше. А, прям. Жестко его. Не пугай меня.
This was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon while I was passed out and I wouldn't have noticed.
Так, ничего тут нету. Давай.
Well, I'd been dead to the world. Some of my shipmates were just plain dead. Where had they taken them?
Это очень интересно. Так, есть одна
The
аптечка.
boat was well appointed.
На, прям.
It was a different scene than the one I'd stumbled away from. Where was everyone? I still didn't know what the hell happened.
Так, я так понял, что мне надо внутрь, да? О, золотая пушка. Давай.
I didn't like to think what was behind the door.
Что это такое? Не работает телевизор. Сюда, значит, да? Давай аккуратнее, Макс.
The guys up ahead weren't dealing with passengers like the rest of them. Maybe I should have realized then that this was no ordinary kidnap job. Something on the boat had attracted the sharks.
На, прям. Че вы там шарились, а? Кстати, ничего нету.
Whatever they were looking for appeared to be gone.
Так, есть аптечки-то? Мне аптечки нужны, я что-то подохну по-быстрому-то.
¡Puta, aquí no hay nada! ¡Miguel! ¡Vení para acá!
Ты чё в
There was
туалете
something
сидел?
firing these guys other than good old-fashioned socialist zeal. What were they looking for?
Так, ну пока ведет. Катунку можно
It didn't
посмотреть.
make sense. Why would they leave the jewels and rip open the walls? It didn't occur to me just what the other cargo on board could be.
Аптечка будет сегодня, нет? Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй, убили меня, да. Я его не увидел. Ладно, хрен, давай еще раз. Так, нормально пока захожу. Сколько много крови. На, прям.
I was on a ghost ship in a ghost canal. The whole thing creeped me the hell out.
Ничего тут такого нету. Ты прям вау-вау.
Booze,
Да,
coke,
наконец-то птичку
pills.
нашел.
You could get whatever party favor you wanted on this vessel.
Я умер. Давай. Так я не могу стрельнуть, у меня патроны закончились. Блин. Я не вижу. Зря я пошел опять. Давай заново. Кстати, можно сыграть на рояле. Это у нас какая? Третья рояль?
And the band played on.
Так, где-то
That
птичка.
ship was always stocked.
Патронов мало.
¡Te estoy apuntando! ¡Alto ahí!
Так, давай. Так, давай.
¡Venga! ¡Deje las mariconadas!
Так, вторую, третью пи. Жестко. Жестко, 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 очень жестко. На, прямо в лицо.
I spotted Passos and Marcella. If I'd known back then that they'd been up to no good while I was fighting my way through a band of violent paramilitaries and a worse hangover, I might not have wanted to get over to them so bad. Hey, Passos! At the time, I hadn't thought too much about this. I hadn't thought too much about anything. Now I remember it, it didn't seem quite so kosher. What about, what's her name? Daphne?
Do whatever you think is best.
I think it's best we try to go find her.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Nah.
See, I didn't think Passos was a bad guy. He didn't need to try to save this woman or the crew.
Through here.
Ну, странно, он какой-то странный, да, этот Панцис. Я ведь только в крови.
They were using that building to get across the canal.
Come on, we're gonna get her, let's get her.
Бойня, 1000.
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
Eyes up!
На, прямо. Дробью. Так, потихоньку продвигаемся дальше.
Come on, I don't know how much time we have.
We can get across up top.
Так, давай я переключусь на пистолет ГУ. Нет! Такой прыгнул в воду.
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
Off to the tower, man!
Так, есть один.
There's gotta be a reason why they're going across the canal.
Так, давай. На, прямо. Подбородок. Под губу.
Come on, I don't know how much time we have! Go, 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 go! We gotta find
А патроны закончены.
Rose, man! Get in cover!
Ай, меня убили, да? Жестко. Миссия жестко очень.
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
Так, давай. Пистолет есть. Так, давай.
Come on.
Так, давай. На, прям. Блин, мне бы еще оружие какое-нибудь, потому что, ну, это мало оружия. Так, давай, 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 давай.
Come on, I don't know how much time we have! I'm moving! Let's go, you drunk idiot!
We can get across up top.
Так, давай бежим.
Don't be stupid! Get down!
На, прям. Да не так уж и сложно было.
We're good!
Иду.
I don't know what I expected to find. On a boat full of drunks
давай.
and bullshit artists, I'd been the cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in front of me was easier than coming to terms with that reality. My own private
там было?
welcoming party.
Давай эту берем. У этого хоть патронов нифига. Так, ну что тут у нас? Прыгает на него. Ты ему глотку сразу перережешь, нет? Все вроде бы. Нет. На, прям.
Crazy motherfucker!
Давай Сразу патроны пошло.
I needed something to help me adjust to being
На,
back on
прям.
land.
Так, давай нажмем и откроем защитную дверь. Так, выходим.
It was nice to see a friendly face in Panama.
Даваем одну таблетку. Еще один. Так, готово. Нормально иду. А в этом руки в этого. Что за фильм? Какое-то кино идет. Так, нормально.
Fancy seeing you here.
Поднимаемся выше. Где нету больше. Какой музей исторический, интересно, да?
I couldn't ignore the guys out to kill me.
Нужно узнать что-то, посмотреть. А, прямо. Все, убили его. Это был последний, да?
I blocked out all my questions. All I thought about was getting to Daphne Bernstein before it was too late.
Офигеть, они там расстреляли на улице людей.
Jesus Christ.
Ну выходи, давай посмотрим. Да, они обычных людей расстреляли.
Fuck, man. This is brutal. I didn't think things would be like this.
Я тоже не думал.
I should have jumped in that goddamn canal myself and swum my way back to New York.
Let me ask you again, Max. What do you think you were really doing in Panama?
I was drinking.
People died. Innocent people. Who do you think robbed you?
I don't know. I was told it was people who disliked Daphne Bernstein, something about an unpleasant divorce.
Her ex-husband worked on Wall Street. Do you think he has easy access to Panamanian death squads?
Guess I didn't really think about it.
You were smuggling something, weren't you?
No. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't think too much about it, but yes, Marcelo did drive off with something. I don't know what. I didn't see him until we got to Brazil a week or so later.
I think it was money. I think Marcelo and Victor have a friendly banker there in Panama. Your little cruise was to deliver the cash to him because there it's easier to launder.
But I thought the Broncos were rich.
Rodrigo's rich. The other two, they live well, but they don't have real money. Victor's campaigns were always financed by his brother. That is the way among certain rich families there. The eldest brother is the king. You know, he gets everything. The other two, not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
Exactly. In Marcelo, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
What about Marcelo?
Marcelo was an idiot. Were this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know yet.
And Passos?
Well, Passos is a bum ex-cop. He failed in America, failed in Sao Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but...
But nothing. He's probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
You. You're the fall guy. The American. Running around, acting like the action hero. Killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's take a drive, Max. You want to do some good? You want to get yourself killed in a good cause? Then I need you to check something out for me.
Like what?
That incident at the favela today. Now, some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives.
They did, I saw it.
But no captives were ever booked.
They probably handed them off to the paramilitary death squads, the,
Caixa Preto?
Right.
Who did?
I don't know, the cops. The other cops, the cops who shoot on sight.
The UFE.
Right.
Max, you see that building there?
The Imperial Palace Hotel?
Yeah, that's what it says. People go in there, in large groups, under armed guard. But it isn't a police station, and no one comes out of there.
Why don't you just go in and bust the joint, get a warrant?
I'm only a cop, Max.
Я тоже
So
бывший.
you keep saying. Time to find out what was going on here. I didn't fancy booking myself in the presidential suite, so went looking for the basement. I wasn't too excited about the acoustics in this place. A couple of gunshots would sound like I'd walked in here with a goddamn marching band.
Молотов, что ли,
It
делать?
wasn't pretty.
Нихера себе
I guess
глушителем.
none of what was about to happen was gonna be. It was the question I kept on asking myself. How could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva was right. I was the stooge. The bad joke everybody got but me.
Я хоть правильно иду, я просто не знаю, куда идти. Надеюсь, туда. Ага, трупы ушугают. И останки от них, наверное. Ну это опять эти ЧВК какие-то, Вагнер. Да ладно, что это не Вагнер. Но это точно ЧВК. 20 патронов. Так, давай посмотрим. Вон он, нет. Какая-то музыка интригующая.
I hadn't slept in days. I needed something to keep me going. Ufe. Was there anything they didn't have a grubby hand in? A few days earlier, I'd have called it a coincidence. But I'd written off too many of those already.
Улики. Ничего тут нет? Давай сюда. Пострелить могу? Нет. Зря только патрон потратил. Ага, вон он.
The Imperial Palace Hotel was a 5-star bona fide
Надо было
shit.
сразу
I
застрелить.
needed to find out why guests were checking in by the busload and checking out by the bag load. Maybe the service would be better upstairs.
Так, ну погнали.
O quê? Você não tá fazendo nada. Cuidado, ele está vindo nessa.
Ребята, идите сюда. Да, прям в себя. Ладно, погнали и чё.
Mesma coisa. O quê? Você não tá fazendo nada. Porra! Entra aqui!
Минус куски мяса, минус куски мяса.
Cuidado, ele está vindo nessa direção!
Так, идите сюда, блин. Иди сюда. Так, давай. Так, давай мне автомат. И пошли дальше. На, прям. Жестко. Так, можно фонариком взять, если я захочу я. Так, давай открывай ворота. Они там мрут. Так, хорош. А, они там пулеметами лежат. Ой, я бы такой взял. Прикольная пушка, но конечно лучше автомат свой добавить. Давай, давай. Нифиг валяться. Давай пулемет. Что такое?
Silva and I had the same fan club. I knew enough and he knew too much. We'd both become targets.
Осмотренные фотографии на стене. Так, пошли дальше. Так, а что там было?
If I'd thought about this too much, I'd never get through it.
Аптечка, неплохо.
I knew this thing was bigger than me, bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture, like looking in the mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees, a bad caricature of a better man.
О, золотая деталь, да? Там РПГ. Вот РПГ я ни разу не пользовался. Никого нету.
That deal at the favela was getting dirtier by the minute. Those bastards were clearly in bed with the Crusher Prado. Now we just had to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. De Silva. When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, reality comes at you through a different lens. But nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of that door.
Так, это что, бомжи?
Get those poor bastards out of there.
Get him out of here. Go. Go. Quick. I said get
Или раненые люди, или бомжи какие-то.
Serrano. He looked pathetic. A man defeated. I walked away and left him to his own personal nightmare.
Это не тот ли мудак, который это убил?
Whatever hell this was De Silva had sent me into, I knew I had to put an end to it. I had no choice but to push on. I didn't understand everything, and I never would, but I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated problem is best tackled with a simple solution.
И что этот выкинул свой? Ну ладно, хоть дробовики. Давай быстрее передрывай. Так, золотое оружие. Так, давай выпьем таблетки. Давай, 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 давай. На, прямо в рот.
This was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now.
Так, хорошо, я выпил таблетку. Что там было? А, это дробовик. Проверяем, вот есть. О, кстати, рояль есть. Это последняя, да?
There it was, the soundtrack to my life. And, for a few seconds, came harmony. Finally.
Вот так вот. Сыграл он в игру на пианино мелодию. Какой-то доктор.
What the fuck is going on here?
How much do you want?
What have you been doing?
I am a doctor. I help people.
What have you been doing here?
It's easy for you. Listen, I know people. They will kill you. I can help you. Trust me. Please, please.
What have you been doing?
I have a lot of money. Look, look. Lots of money. I do important research. Please.
Caralho! Caralho!
Espera, espera. Eu posso explicar tudo. Tudinho. Não, não. Por favor. Pelo amor
А он его походу возьмет и убьет, да?
me mata. Não, não. Pelo amor de Deus.
E aí, doutor? For
Жестко.
all Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in.
Так, ну, хоть тираны, но помогает мне. Хоть видно, его уже потрепали.
Even I could guess what Demolisal meant.
Слишком
That building
большая
was
локация.
condemned in more ways than one.
Прям очень большая локация. Что-то странно, какие-то бутылочки стоят. Так, не особо понял, куда мне наверх.
It was locked from the outside.
А, значит, сюда надо. Оружейка.
They had a fucking arsenal in here. It was time to bring this little hellhole to the ground, so I decided to put some of their C4 to good use.
А, установить взрывчатку надо, да? Давай, Макс, ставь. Красавчик. И что есть? Сейчас сюда ставь.
Seen some dark shit in my time, but this was something else. These vermin had gone into a place where life was cheap and found a way to get rich off it. I just wanted to finish this and get far away from here. But then, true to form, more of the rats came out of their holes.
Так, кто-то идет.
Quem sai desse prédio desse cara tá morto.
Что, начинаю. На, прямо в глаз.
That At least my visitors have been kind enough to leave the gate open.
Так, я тебя понял, наверх нам надо или куда? Так, а оружие-ка что там? Хоть что бери, да? Давай пулемет.
If I'd thought about this too much, I'd never get through it.
Ага, снайпер, я видел. Так, Макс, давай. На, прямо. Все. Видимо, все, давай. На, прям. Ничего такой жесткий был.
Any time I'd bought had been going real cheap. If I was gonna plant the rest of those explosives, I had to do it now.
Так, давай устанавливаем. На, в жопу тебе прям. Так, давай выпиваем таблетки. Бери пулемет. Идем дальше. А, нельзя, да, там. Видимо, я один блок, я помню, не поставил. Так, этот я поставил. Вот этот я не поставил. И еще один вон тот. Нет, вон тот. Почему пауза?
That was the
Странно.
last of the explosives. I just hoped it was enough to bring down the building.
Все, Макс, пора уходить отсюда с пулеметом.
Who wants to take a shot? You see what this is? Come on, anybody? Want to be a hero? I got nothing to lose. Let's do it.
Que porra que tá acontecendo aqui?
Senor Neves.
What the fuck is your problem, man?
My problem? My problem? Wanna know what my problem is? You're turning humans into glue! That's what my fucking problem is!
I don't know what you're talking about, American. All I know is what I hear about you. You bodyguard for the Brancos. They are all dead. You help the poor. Today, many of them dead. You are a proper American hero.
At least I fucking tried!
Well done with your effort. The whole city is grateful. the great American savior of the poor.
That's right.
You think you made any difference? You think stopping this legitimate business venture is helping anyone?
Legitimate? You're stealing people's organs!
We pay for everything. We have the record.
Oh, so people can sell their livers? Their hearts? Their eyeballs? You're insane, you sick fuck!
We kept people safe in the city. Decent people.
Да мне пофиг, кто у тебя больше
I
связи.
know a lot of powerful people.
Well, your powerful people aren't gonna help you out of this one, buddy.
Так, Макс, давай. Так, пей таблетку. Так, все, перезарядку давай и пошли дальше. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой, нифига жестко. Так, хорош. Давай, давай. Давай, Макс. О-о-о-о-о. Нет, нет, нет. Так, сзади пулеметчик. Так, готов. Сказка даже слетела, хорошо. Да, Макс, ты замотал уже падать. Он тебя сейчас прибьет. Офигеть, его убили. Пацас. Ай, красавчик.
Listen, now, come with me, Max. To Brazil. A chance to play the fall guy in a plot that my boss's brother's hatching to profit from the selling of human organs. Yeah, it'll be perfect for you.
What are you talking about? I know nothing about human organs, man. Victor and Marcelo are trying to teach Rodrigo a lesson. Get him to loosen the purse strings and the family money. They pressured me into doing it. You wanna die? I came back for you. I did my best. I'm having a kid, Max. I gotta go.
Fuck you.
Sure. Later. Now, let's go. This thing works.
Валим отсюда. Убили мы этого говнюка главного. Вот так вот. Здания больше нету. А мне интересно, а вот этот чернокожий выжил или нет? Новая кола. Злобные лысы жердяем. 55-й батальон полиции.
I owe you everything.
No, you don't. I'm sorry I couldn't save your sister.
I was there. It wasn't your fault.
I was paid to protect her and I didn't.
She married into a sick family.
Maybe.
I just wanted to say thank you for giving us a chance to live. I mean, as a family.
I hope it all works out for you, for all of you.
Thank you. Don't be too long.
Well, buddy, that's it.
Ну да.
Where's gonna go?
I don't know, maybe back to New York, maybe down to Argentina. Giovanna has family in Salvador. Maybe we'll just stay there.
Yeah, I got business to take care of.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. I know it was very wrong.
It's alright, it's done. And hey, I'm having myself a fun old time. Maybe this is how things had to be. Figure I might as well die in the sunshine as die in the snow.
Look, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I got a kid coming. You know how it is.
I know how that is.
You know, I almost didn't say goodbye to you. I said to myself, maybe this guy will put a bullet in me.
Maybe I will. But not right now.
Thank you. Try to look after yourself, Max, huh? Life is worth living.
If you say so, pal.
Ну погнали.
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
Nah. Not him.
You ready?
I guess.
Да, готов, поехали.
I've looked through this information you gathered. It's not very nice.
What is it?
It's the Ufe. The famous Mr. Becker.
Friend of Victor Bronco.
Yes. And a contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course.
And?
A weapons dealer. A murderer. This was known. A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially there's nothing I can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Creative? De Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up. Diga a Becker. Que vem para ele.
Реально, да, у тебя спалился.
Ei, olha aqui. Tropa. Ei, moço. Mano, quem é esse cara aí?
Manda tua conta, rapaz.
Vai fudeu! Meu conta eu quero tomar no cu, pô.
Ela não desgruda dela, mano.
Ei, quem é essa cara aí?
Convidado nosso. Quebra esse otário aí.
Deixa comigo, me dá uma lição nele.
Então, o pai dela não desgruda.
Ну да, в тюрьму его посадят. Либо и добьют, либо реально посадят.
Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, cara. Eu? Se fudeu, filho da puta. Otário! Vai, otário!
Кто-то повесился.
Ô, segura a porta aí.
Eu vi uma outra versão. Vamos resolver aquela parada lá, hein?
Demorou. Valeu, amigo.
А, допрос, они на допрос мне привели. Вот говнюки, а бьют еще.
Hey, what are you doing here? Huh? I ask you a question. Answer him. Answer him. What are you doing? What? What are you doing here? O que você está fazendo aqui? What are you doing here?
I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you doing here?
Doing here? Me in the ear.
Hey, answer me. What are you doing here?
А, прямо. Ты что, реально хочешь полицию угандушить тут что?
Back in the precinct after all this time. Time to find out what the hell was going on.
А, прямо. Прямо две дырки в голове. Так, я думаю, давайте на этом серию
I
закончим.
knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate, but I was gonna have to face the music sooner or later.
Да, надо закончить, я думаю, на этом серию. Так. Тут, видимо, фотографии делали, сидели, деньги читали. Наркотики, вон видно. И всякая херня. Так, я думаю, давайте на этом закончим серию. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки, комментируйте, вступайте в группу ВКонтакте. На этом все. Всем удачи, всем пока. Увидимся в следующей серии.